Today I want to talk about this tool, and you may or may not be familiar with it. Go ahead, lean in. It's prayer. Yes, prayer is a critical tool for building our personal brand. So happy to be with you all today. I am just excited about this journey that we're on, this personal brand journey that we're on every day, working to enhance and put our purpose into action. Every day we're operationalizing our purpose and really taking our personal brands to the next level. And how do we do that? You come in here and check in with me, and we're working this thing out together. And so actually, I want to hop on here because one thing that I want us to talk about is um, a tool that is very important for building a personal brand. But before I get into that, those of you who are new here to the channel, here we talk about all things purpose, passion, and people, and how we connect that to our personal brands. Yes, I say our personal brands because I am in this with you every day. We are working together. I am not above learning new things. So we're here, like I said, doing the work together. So today I want to talk about this tool, and you may or may not be familiar with it. Go ahead, lean in. It's prayer. Yes, prayer is a critical tool for building our personal brands. I am no stranger to prayer. When I was coming up as a little girl, and mind you, those of you who don't know me, I am a preacher's kid. You can look up all the different things, Google that, you can look up all the things of what that means. But I was blessed to be the child of a preacher. And with that, before my father would take me over to the babysitter's house, we would always open up. We would have prayer, and he would read a scripture with me every morning. Every morning. There was not a morning that didn't go by where we didn't take time to do that together. And I thought, I'm young at that age. I'm doing what my father tells me to do, and now I'm at the age that I am now, and I realize how important and how critical that was to start my day with that specific tool, that particular tool for life, and realizing that it would be used from then on to now and beyond. But I want to specifically talk about prayer as a tool for our personal brand, right? So check out my notes here for you. So prayer really allows us to have a personal conversation with God, right? And you know what? When we talk to him, we can hear from him as well. Uh, he will share with us direction for our lives, specifically around our personal brand. Um, I can share with you recently where I just had this, I felt like I was having this creative block where I felt like uh, um, things just weren't coming to me. I was just like, okay, it just wasn't coming to me. And I just had to take a step back, and I was like, I'm going to just pray about it. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to come back to it. And sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to do, instead of stressing ourselves out and complicating things, sometimes we have to pray, give it to God, step away from it, move on to something else, and then just believe and know that he's going to work it out. And you'll see that your prayers will be answered. So I just want to share with you just a few tips around using prayer as a tool. So one, prayer can give you clarity on how to refresh and refocus your brand. Maybe you have been out of the game a bit. Okay, maybe Maybe there was, you were on the speaking circuit for a while, you had a lot of speaking engagements. You just need to figure out, okay, how do I refresh this thing? How do I refocus this thing? Um, Maybe you are looking to go back to school to get a particular degree that is going to align with enhancing your personal brand. You've been out of the game a bit as it relates to school. So how do you refresh? How do you refocus? How do you gain clarity? So maybe you're looking to transition the career paths, right? You're ready to transition to something different. Pray about it. God will give you the clarity. He will allow you to focus. He will refresh whatever it is that you feel is dull, dusty, what have you. He will help you with that. Another tip is prayer can help you level up your brand. Okay, so fine. Your personal brand, you have a thriving personal brand. Folks know who you are. Um, whatever lane that you're in, you're thriving in that lane. But you feel like this, you're at a point where you've kind of, maybe you've hit your head, maybe you hit the ceiling, maybe you feel like it's time to take this thing to the next level, but you're not quite sure how to do that. You're not quite sure what's on this next level and what you're going to do when you get to this next level. Pray about it. Pray about it. Ask God to help you to level up, right? How am I going to level up my personal brand? What does that look like? Pray about it. How can I level up my personal brand? And then the last thing is prayer can really help you just get unstuck, right? Who am I? Where do I start? Where do I even begin with building my personal brand? And what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Just kind of stuck. We've been there before. I've been there before. I'll speak for myself. I've been there before, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. And in times like that when I don't know, I pray. Sometimes I write out my prayer. Sometimes I may sit there silently in prayer. Sometimes it's an audible prayer, loud, audible prayer. But I've tapped into that tool because I know I get results when I use it. Yeah, I have receipts. I have receipts for using this tool. And so that's why I'm encouraging you to make sure that you are using prayer as a tool for your personal brand. Remember that prayer can help support your personal brand journey, your personal brand map, your blueprint, your structure, whatever you call it. Prayer can help with that. And with prayer, you can really move from being unstuck to move into action. You can move from the level you're at to the next level. You can gain clarity. You can get focused. Prayer can help you with all of those things. So remember to operationalize your purpose and build your personal brand. That's all we're doing, just putting our purpose into action. God has given us a purpose, and He's going to help us take these things, take it to the next level, right? So thank you so much just for your time today. I always enjoy just checking in and chatting up. And meet me back here, and we can talk all things purpose, passion, and people.